Hi, I'm Bonar, and I will be evaluating Melinda's speech. I think her attention getter was really effective because she was talking about being a troublesome kid, which we can all relate to at some point, so it made me want to continue listening to see if I'd done something similar when I was younger. Melinda's speech was a childhood story where she broke the rules and got in trouble. And from her speech, I learned that rules are there for a reason, and no matter what, you should always follow them, not for just your safety, but for everyone else around you as well. Her details were very clear, and the story was easy to follow because she told the story in order of how it happened, and she wasn't jumping all over the place. Also, she didn't go into too much detail and lose track of what the main point of the story was, so it was really easy to follow and get into. The moral of the story was that in the moment, something can seem fun and like a good idea, but the consequences could be very dangerous. And yes, her story is relevant because we've all been in a similar situation where we thought something was a good idea at the time, but the outcome could have been very dangerous and ended really badly. I thought overall Melinda's delivery was really great. Her hands were awkwardly straight by her side, but they weren't constantly moving around either. And she made great eye contact with her audience instead of staring straight at the camera. And she was loud enough that I could hear her perfectly. One of her strengths was that her attention getter was so effective. It made me go back to my own childhood, and I think it's really awesome when a speaker can do that and take you back and make you think about who you were and what kind of things you did. So that was really great. Also, it seemed like she was really prepared, like it was really rehearsed, but not too rehearsed. So yeah, it just seemed like it was a story that she had told before, which is also great. Some suggestions would be to be a little more enthusiastic and change up the tone of your voice a little bit. It kind of sounded a little monotone throughout the entire story, so just work on that. And change up your facial expressions, smile or act surprised or just something for like dramatic effect. And just a few times you looked up like you were trying to figure out what you were going to say next. Just remember to keep your eyes on the audience. But overall, she had a great attention getter. Her story is really interesting and relatable, and she presented it really well.